Hello, Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining in. I am just cleansing the energy with Sage for a moment. This is going to be a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, but please keep in mind that we all have a fourth house part of our birth charts. So take what resonates, leave the rest for others. I thank you for joining in. I am going to be getting your vibes from Lightseers Tarot. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it is yours. I'm going to shuffle the deck here, Cancer. Whew. There you go. This is your vibes. I do want to let you know that I'll be getting the What's Going On from the Quantum Oracle here, Cancer. And as I shuffle the deck, I will let you know that I'm a light of love and light in God, and I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. So thank you so much for allowing me to be of service in this way. Wow. Interesting. I'm going to get some additional factor from my own real life oracle deck here. Whoa, too much. Hold on, Cancer. So really, you've got some back and forth energy here. You're juggling a little bit too much, maybe. You may be thinking about expansion and kind of unclear on how to make that happen. I feel like you're sitting in good energy, but you might be factoring in the opinions of other people that maybe shouldn't matter so much. I'll say this. I kind of feel how some Cancers are feeling for a daughter. I feel a link there, maybe pain around this, like I can't provide, or I can't make her happy, or I want to step out of what she may approve of here. Maybe I have concern for her in some way. I want to be closer to her. I can feel this in Cancer's energy. I do want to remind you that no matter the age of your child or even your parent, right? If your parent's a Cancer or vice versa, I can feel how no matter the age, we all have our own unique paths and journeys. And it seems like there are certain time periods or seasons of our lives where we may have a lot of closeness with those people that we care about very deeply. And then maybe there are other times where we grow apart for whatever reason. Our children grow up, they stand on their own 2 feet, they have the families of their own and their own life path journeys that unfold, right? And we have to, I knew that was going to come out for you. Wow. Well, we have to honor that other people get to make their own decisions, even if we don't agree with them, right? Even if we don't agree with, how they feel or whatever this might be. Let's see. We have to allow others to be themselves and be ourselves as fully as possible, right? That is the ticket here. So let's dive in with your reading, Cancer. Cancer, you have your own energy showing up for you. It's funny because this one was reversed. Okay, so I'll dive into that. You have the Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, like I said, it's this or that. She's juggling two different things, but you see that this thing is real and she's holding it and it's tangible, but this one's still just like an idea or a scenario that she would like to be real. Maybe you want to up level in some way, promote, get a better job, move to a different neighborhood, get a bigger home, this kind of thing. Expansion is what it is, but it's also like 1 foot in and 1 foot out. All right. So this is what's real, and I'm keeping it going because that is what is. But there's also this other thing that I'm really entertaining deeply. Therefore, it's splitting your energy, Cancer. It's splitting your energy, and Spirit is saying that you can embrace whatever this is. If it matters that much to you, you can do what's necessary to bring it down into the tangible. There are steps that can take, behaviors that can be aligned, conversations that can be had, doorways that can be opened here, as long as you decide to step fully in that direction. Okay, maybe this is taking you away from this. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something that you're bringing down. Okay, well, I've got this. Okay, so now I'm going to do this also. Maybe I'm deciding that, what I have going on here is good, but I'm going to also take a night class so I can educate myself and maybe get a better paying job, right? This kind of thing. I feel how you're reaching for something that's not quite tangible. And maybe that's all you've been doing as of yet, is just kicking around the idea of what if. That's kind of what I feel here. The Empress was here. Like I say, it was reversed. So I kind of feel like you may be unaware of this energy within yourself here, Cancer. You're focused on this. You're focused on the problem, what's working, keeping up on your responsibilities, obligations, and duties, etc. You're not even focusing on or aware of the fact that you're completely and totally in alignment. And you have all the power, okay? You are divinely supported. You're receiving signs from your angels, signs from your past loved ones. Some of you are dreaming with spirit or with past loved ones, all right? They're letting me know right now that you are in such alignment. See the moon, and then the earth is here in her belly, within her. All right. You have something within you that is beckoning to you. And spirit is saying that that path that keeps calling you, that keeps nagging you, that avenue, it is in your divine path. It's on the blueprint that your soul set up when you first came here. Okay. So spirit is saying that the more that you lock it out and put it off and shush it and set it aside for whatever reason, because this life matters more, because maybe you're afraid to step in that direction, out of that comfort zone. Maybe you just haven't had the willingness to do that just yet. But they're saying the more that you put it off, the more it keeps nagging at you. Why? Because it's supposed to happen. It's going to happen. All right. So spirit is suggesting that you take that into your own hands. Decide. With the Two of Energy, planning and action. I love that. These are literally like the same card here, or close to the same card, the Two of Energy and the Two of Pentacles, but this one has a monetary, physical, tangible factor. This is the actions necessary to make that a reality in your life, because you can. And the more that you put it off, or what is this? It's like, oh, I'm a martyr, or oh, I don't know what this is. I feel like maybe there's even some self-sabotage, okay? Some unwillingness to confront behaviors or people or scenarios, or to walk away fully and to really invest your time in what you want to see happen in your life, because you feel that that's somehow selfish, okay? Maybe people have given you the idea that when you decide to do things for yourself, it's selfish, but it's not, because it adds to the quality of the energy that you carry, the frequency that you keep, the quality of your life, okay, improves, because you're willing to do things for yourself that you do for other people. So I want to say to you, Cancer, that it's important that you reclaim some of your power here, and recognize that you're exactly where you should be. Okay. You're not behind anyone else. You're not in front of anyone else. You know, you are exactly where you should be, learning the lessons that you've needed to learn thus far, embracing and enjoying the blessings that you've needed thus far, that have been in your divine plan. So whatever this is that's calling you up here, I feel here the reluctance to step fully on that path, because maybe you just have fears like, oh my God, what if I can't do it? What if I can't cut it? What if I flop and fail miserably? What if people laugh at me? What if my family won't understand? What if it takes me away from the familiar comfort zone that I'm clinging to? Whatever this might be, Cancer, all these what ifs are keeping you in the same stagnant patterns in a lot of different areas of your life, not just in this one. Okay, but you're clinging to familiar, therefore you're not seeing expansion in many different areas. Spirit is offering you here the chance to step fully and bravely into this new direction, even if it feels funny. Everything new feels a little funny, right? You don't step in feeling a confident master when you haven't learned anything just yet, but everyone else is learning too, right? And the teachers that you're learning from, or whatever it is, I feel how you're not going to know until you do it. All right. And the people that you encounter along the way are your teachers to help guide you and lead you through the experience. So then you will know, and it won't be some big scary thing that you don't know and can't do anymore. Okay. Now you know, now you can do. So let's bring you back here to this Two of Energy, planning and action. I just want to show you, like, look at the map. This is like a globe. Okay. So obviously expanding your horizons, Cancer, thinking bigger, broader, outside the box. What really excites you? I see like moving in these cards, not being afraid to leave the hometown that you grew up in, not being afraid to step outside of the norm, not being afraid to expand in some way that your family or your folks or your friends just haven't yet, but you're being called to for your divine path and journey. And maybe you're the way shower who's going to break and shatter that belief system that holds everyone in place. Allow yourself to grow with excitement as you really think about these expansive new pathways for yourself. Get excited about the plans, the future, the getaways. I see this beautiful building here. I see a pen, I see a watch. I feel like, really writing things down, or at least taking it seriously to heart, taking note, and knowing that it doesn't have to be like this forever. There are steps that you can take, things that you can do, opinions that you can share, ideas that just need to come down and take root, that can really move things in a new direction, a divine direction. But there's some kind of an agreement here to sit in the same old energy, that because it's kind of predictable, familiar. This peaceful and trustworthy card is a really good card, okay? But I kind of feel how Cancer's using it a little bit like a crutch, okay? I need things to be this way. I can't step outside of my comfort zone. That could be catastrophic, but in reality, you're agreeing to stay in the same old stagnant circumstances that may not be quite as satisfying to you if you weren't so willing, to bravely walk towards your goals here. I see that there is a map and a chart that you could follow. Like, you can pan that out on your own. You plan that out on your own, Cancer, because it is yours to do. Okay, so I feel how this peaceful and trustworthy is a pattern that is necessary at times, but life is not always this way, and clinging to the familiar is preventing yourself from the expansive future that is beckoning to your soul. Now, I want to say a couple more things here. So from this deck, you've got the Seven of Spades. So the Seven of Spades is about, it can be about deception. All right. So maybe not doing things so straightforward and upfront. All right. It can be about lying and manipulating things. Maybe you're too afraid to say the truth, so you just tell a little white lie, that kind of thing. Like, well, it's not hurting anybody. Well, technically it is. Energetically, it's a little wrinkle energetically. All right, so I really feel how it's important for Cancer to feel the righteousness of integrity of their actions, to be willing to speak up and say to whomever it is, like, yes, this is what I'm doing, and it is who I am, or whatever it might be. Okay. The trick is not to suffer in silence with your secrets, harboring guilt or shame. Okay. That's really what I feel here, is that the guilt and the shame clouds your energy, creates more experiences that validate the guilt and the shame again, right, in your outer environment. So you've really got to be aware of your energy patterns, recognizing when you don't need to have guilt or shame, when you don't need to harbor secrets or resentments or ill will. All right, those kinds of things, they send sparks out in your energy field, which are then manifested into events that you experience that reinvigorate and validate those kinds of sparks. Okay, so right here on the bottom of the deck for you also is the Two of Hearts. So the Two of Hearts, it can be about love and romance. All right. It can be about romantic partnership, twin flame, soulmate, that kind of thing, but it doesn't have to be. It's about you and loving yourself to the point where when you love other people, you come together and complement one another, and you can have real harmonious depth of relationships. Okay, so this, I feel how Cancer yearns for this, but I feel how also Spirit is cautioning Cancer that not all relationships are this quality of purity. All right. The Two of Hearts is a beautiful, harmonious, loving partnership. Okay. And it can be like, you and your husband or wife, spouse, whatever. Two of Hearts can also feel like you and your child, you and your parent, you and a close sibling, maybe you and your dog or cat, right? Two of Hearts is two of us spending time because we enjoy each other's company, and it's a beautiful energy that we create together, right? We embrace this and are good for one another, complementary toward one another. But this Seven of Spades here can be about kind of going, sneaking around in the shadows, going a roundabout way, not being honest about things, trying to I just really want to say that the seven of hearts, the hearts, not seven of hearts, guys, but Seven of Hearts is about options. So some cancers need to know that they do have options outside of what they are currently pursuing or dealing with. Okay. It's not all or nothing. This is their one and only ever chance. Okay. Sometimes we receive offerings from the universe because we're always manifesting and sending out a signal. Sometimes we receive offerings from the universe and it's up to us to say, oh yeah, I'll take that. I like it. Or, oh crap, how did I resonate this? How did I manifest this? Right. And decline. And when we hit that space of decline, we should just decide that it is the right time to do that. Okay, red flags, warning signs, etc. Like sometimes you've got to realize that you've already invested too much. Do you want another 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Much the same, because things may never ever change. Okay, this is not your one and only shot. All right, so Cancer, I do want to say to you that on the traditional tarot deck, the Seven of Spades shows an individual who is stealing the swords from the neighboring army prior to the battle so that there will be no fight with weapons, right? I'm stealing your weapons so that you cannot attack me or fight me. So this being here with the Two of Hearts, I feel, Cancer, that it's kind of like kill them with kindness. You steal the ammunition by not giving them anything to say. All right. And that is where you are empowered and composed and contained. And you can plan your future according to your inner compass and not bounce it off anyone else. Okay. You don't have to share and get the validation or approval or whatever from other people. You can, quietly pursue your dreams, quietly decide what your plan will be, and come to an acceptance with this and recognize that not all of your relationships are on the same depth of quality, or no, not quality, level of depth as others. Okay, there are some people that you can tell fucking everything to, okay, typically, and there are others who you cannot, and you need to learn the difference. I feel this here, Cancer. It's important to learn discernment and use discernment because we have varying degrees of relationship closeness in our lives. And it goes much the same with how much am I pouring into you versus how much are you pouring into me? And how much do you really need to know about me and my personal life? And how much am I really sharing or overgiving to you, and vice versa? So pay attention to this also, Cancer, as you move forward this week and work on your plan. I say this week, this time, this is a timeless reading. That's for you. I thank you so much. This ran a little long, but Spirit had a lot to say to Cancer. Thank you so much. I send you all the love and all the blessings. Bye, Cancer.